The White Angels. Every 3 months, she began, her voice as smooth as palm wine but sharp as a knife. You shall bring the sperm of a man you have seduced. You shall offer it to the altar, and hear me well, sisters. Any man whose blood seed touches this stone shall lose his destiny. His manhood will die. His good fortune will become yours, and he will walk in this earth empty. He will become an empty vessel. The room burst into dark laughter, echoing against the stone walls like something from the underworld. They weren't playing, they were feeding. They were called the White Angels, a name that carried elegance and terror. In Lagos, if you see a convoy of white Range Rovers pulling into Urko Hotel around 2 a.m., you were witnessing a silent parade of power. Inside them sat the White Angels, a secret society of Lagos' most powerful, beautiful, and dangerously wealthy women. They weren't just rich, they were untouchable. From Banana Island to Ikoyi, they ruled the elite spaces, always in white, always glowing with gold jewelry and hairstyles that turn heads in slow motion. To the public, they were CEOs, socialites, influencers and heiresses, but behind the gated mansion in Lekki Phase 1, inside their hidden temple, they became something else entirely. It was initiation night, the moon was heavy, Lagos traffic had died down and only the crickets were awake. Benikta Okezi, the leader, stood by the stone altar at the center of their underground sanctuary. Her hair was wrapped in white silk and a single gold bangle gleamed on each wrist. Her eyes held secrets older than Lagos itself. She raised her hands and the room of women, all dressed in flowing white, fell silent. Every 3 months, she began, her voice as smooth as palm wine but sharp as a knife. You shall bring the sperm of the man you have seduced. You shall offer it to the altar, and hear me well, sisters. Any man whose seed touches this stone shall lose his destiny. His manhood will die. His good fortune will become yours, and he will walk this earth empty. He will become an empty vessel. The room burst into dark laughter, echoing against the stone walls like something from the underworld. They weren't playing, they were feeding. Samantha drove a billionaire to madness. Helen made a senator vanish from public life. Sweet Cynthia emptied a bishop's bank account with a smile and a silk scarf, but not all gods live forever. Sonia Arley was one of the youngest in the club, 26, fierce and already on her second offering. Men fell for her like Third Mainland Bridge was collapsing again. She had no time for softness, her eyes stayed cold even when she smiled. Her body was a weapon and she wielded it like a goddess with no mercy. On a humid Wednesday, she walked into the Palms Mall just to distract herself while waiting for the next victim to appear, and like clockwork, and he did. Himself came for shopping, tall, dark skin like roasted colonnuts, dressed in a plain black kaftan with a Rolex that didn't scream money but whispered it. When he saw her, he smiled. You look like you belong in a painting, he said casually. Sonia didn't flinch, and you look like you rehearse your lines. He laughed. Yeah, but I meant it. As he paid for her items, he leaned in. Let me pay for that, okay? I can pay for myself, she said, not missing a word. I know, he replied, handling her a black card with a strange lion logo. Take it anyway, you might want to use it on something bigger. She hesitated, took the card, no name, no bank, just that symbol. They exchanged no names, only heat. By the weekend she texted the number, she scribbled on the back of her receipts. He replied with a hotel name, the Avalon Suites, Victoria Island, room 707. That Saturday night, everything felt off. The suite was dimly lit, the AC hummed low. He offered her wine, she declined. She wasn't here to drink. She was here to collect, but as they moved into each other, kissed under the dim lights and shared skin and secrets, she felt something strange. A pull, like he was reaching inside her soul with every breath. When it was over, she slipped into the bathroom, collected what she came for, and smiled into the mirror. She had won again, but while she was still in the bathroom, the man stood silently. He picked up her underwear with gloved hands, wrapped it in black linen, and whispered a prayer in a forgotten language. Himself had a temple. Let's watch out for the next episode of the story. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Sam 20th TV for notification of new stories. Thanks for watching and remained blessed.